What's up, everybody? It's Ember here, and welcome back to a new episode of Satisfactory. In the previous episode, we've been working on this steel factory over here with motors, steel encased beams, steel beams, and steel pipes as an end product. And unfortunately, we couldn't really finish the job in the previous episode, but we're definitely going to do it in this episode. I really like the look of it, but we'll be changing things in terms of decoration later on. But yeah, that is a beautiful motor factory ready to get its input, and that's where we stopped in the previous episode. So just to catch you guys up, if you haven't watched the previous episode, I would advise that you do, because then you know why we have these 4 conveyor holes. But we are going to put copper in here, iron and coal over there, and we are going to put concrete over there. But concrete is gonna be pretty difficult, to be fair, because concrete is over there. So how we are going to get that over here is gonna be a little bit of a hassle. But first objective is getting that copper ore in here. Yeah. I also try to look how we can get power through this thing, but we'll figure that out one later. All right, let's get to building foundations probably, because we want a straight line. So the thing we did in the previous episode is we're trying to connect it, but the conveyor belt is too long. So yeah, we are going to fix that, and I think I'm going to fix that with something like that, and then try to get a foundation underneath that. Remove that one. Maybe it needs a little bit more room, so we'll do yeah, I think it's gonna be 2, and then I think that is going to be nice. Then we can maybe set this one up now. Yeah, this one is now straight, and we can now feed it through that one. All right, that is good. We can use this. So we're definitely going to delete this one later on. But for now, I would like to use that to guide all the belts towards their destination. And so it's going to be looking something like that. That is neat. That is good. It's kind of a I don't want to make a how do you call it, a conveyor floor, but it kind of is something like that. All right, let's grab the ladder real quick so we can get on top of this thing. All right, let's see. I think we are definitely going to yeah, stop the factory up top. Yeah, and so we have quite the steel beams now. Definitely going to be using them, but now we are going to delete. Let's be safe and delete everything from this side. So yeah, and we are going to delete the old rudimentary steel factory. It did pretty well. Did pretty well, but we have no need for it anymore. I think we are going to yeah, we're gonna check how we're going to get that down there. But let's first clean this up. Do I have some room? No, almost nothing. Yeah, I've been deleting stuff here and there. Okay, that is okay for now. Get some of those steel beams back. I hope I didn't delete No. I did, didn't I? Ah, come on. That was stupid. Alright. I was stupid. There we go. Let's connect this one again. There we go. All right, we've got that connected again. Let's not delete that anymore. Cool. Let's see. So, a little bit of this. Let's not fall down the hole. Definitely don't delete the miner over there. And possibly we're going to reroute the power lines to make it a little bit more beautiful. But first... Alright, we got the old factory now gone. Yep. Got that one back in place. Now let's connect these guys. We do have enough... we do have enough coal now for the tractor. Yeah. And we're going to sink the rest later on. Alright. Let's see. We have something over here. Let's take that. Cool. Alright. A Miner Mark IIs is the name of the game. Did we already have them in place? No, we didn't. Those look beautiful. Those look beautiful. We have some room now for these. But not for the coal. Cool. Let's see. Alright, I want to delete this for now. Alright, I want to... Maybe we can do the concrete from this side, although that would be a lot of effort. Let's first get the... Alright, this is one too far. Let's first get the conveyor lift up. I think that is high enough. And I think that is good too. Then we're going to merge. I'm going to merge the coal. I'm going to merge the coal. I'm trying to get this as straight as possible. That's weird. That is definitely weird. Yeah. Alright. And then get this to there. That is now connected with coal. That is good. Alright, we do have enough room to get some iron down here. Let's see. So yeah, I'm glad I have a little bit more time now to think this through instead of rushing it in the previous episode. That was not really good to do, I think. All right, we're going to put a hole here and one over here to be sure that everything is smooth. for now. Yeah. Actually, let these ones live and remove that. Right. Or remove the flooring later on, so that we can see how it works. All right, this is a really good hole. We can remove that, get our iron plates here, or our coal, which is not working. Let's see how we are going to make this a little bit better. Not that one, actually. But maybe we want some... Got enough room? Yeah, I've got enough room. Not enough space, but I think I want to place a little bit of a... Yeah, we're going to reroute this. Still got enough room. I think I want to place some foundation here. Yeah, definitely. And this one. Here we go. Let's place the miner Mark II there. And let's funnel it this way. Not sure where that hole is now. It's over here. And so, whoops. All right, come on, use your blade runners. And I think that the hole is now straight in the middle. So let's customize this. Get the concrete. And let's do it like that. We don't need these ones. I'm gonna put the structures underneath this so it looks a little bit better. Use the conveyor hole here. And then that is good. I don't have enough beams, I think. Yep. Not enough beams. But we have some over here. There we go. There we go. And already connect this. It's better. Whoopsie. Let's delete that. Maybe we can already kind of... let's see. How does that look? It'll clip through that. Maybe we can... maybe we can use something else. Not sure. Frame floor. Actually, we can use the inverted frame ramps. If this one also fits in there. It does. It does. Oh wow, that is actually cool. But how do you get one? Let's try to figure this one out. We should actually do this later, but I want to know now. Oh, I cannot do horizontal. All right, we're gonna figure this one a little bit later. All right. Conveyor belt too long. Not anymore. Get that out of there. All right, that looks good. That looks nice. And let's connect the iron now. Now we can take that. All right. Let's take a sip midair. I think I'm gonna keep this little... I'm going to keep this flooring for now. I will remove it when everything starts running. But for now, this is actually really good because... There we go. Because we can then see if everything is starting to feed into the factories. Actually, we could also do that up top, but yeah. All right, we have now the copper already in there. I should really look into how much of the ores are needed for everything. I think we need 239 coal. So actually we need this one to be this. Yeah. And that is the same for the iron. Obviously we're going to connect everything with power. But for now, we should already start setting up the amount that these have to, just to be a little bit more efficient. Yes, that's cool. All right. Now for the copper, I don't know how much it actually needed. This looks really neat, by the way. All right, so we need 60 copper ore plus 10. All right, 70 it is. We can use a normal miner. Oh, we already have the... so 70. Nice. Let's put that in there. Can already see that feeding into this. Then we know that the inlet is already correct. Let's see. Yeah, that is working nicely. All right, cool. Copper is good to go. Now for the hard part, the concrete. I would love to make it a little bit nicer, but I'm not sure how to do that actually. I'm not sure how to do that without destroying this. What about... Let's do that. What about this? Yeah, we're clipping the top. That is sad. All right, let's head to that place. I want as little as... got some enemies over there. I want as little as possible. So no spaghetti is what I want. But I'm not sure if we can do that from this area. I just don't have like a general idea how to do that for now. We can make a floating belt. Yeah, but actually I think I'm going to start with that. Yeah. To get the concrete in. To get the concrete in. Alright, so concrete is from this way up. I think this is the way to go. We're definitely going to... Ooh, a little bit too high. Let's see if we can work around that. That's a little bit too... I don't think I can make... Okay, I can. And then... Man, I'm not paying attention. It's actually over there. So I could go underneath that. I could go underneath that. Instead of running it through that area over there. Do that too, that's not a problem. Just have to change the wiring a little bit so it's not clipping, but actually we can. You know what, let's start with this. Let's start with this, alright. What's up, bastards? Oh. You got hit and you didn't like that, huh? Where's the other bastard? Saw something over there. Grab me if you can. There we go. I cannot grab that rebar. Alrighty. Get the area cleared out. I do think I want to... Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I think so. I think it's like that. Yeah. Miner Mark II. And we need... I don't know how many concrete goes into a constructor. We have 2 constructors up there making concrete. So yeah, we have 2 of them. So we need 90. Right. And we can definitely handle that. Luckily, otherwise the whole plan went to, you know, that would be horrible. That would be horrible. All right. Nice. Perfect. It's a little bit too high. I'm not sure if we can get it any lower, to be fair. No. Alright, I'm not sure if I can get it any lower. Let's try. Maybe. And now it goes up a little. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, there's nothing to be done. This is as good as we can get it. Alright, let's get it running towards the factory. What? What? That is not straight. But okay. What is happening? Why is this? All right. We'll make it work. It's because of the But I don't think I can get that one any straighter, so we'll do it like that. And then we'll do a straight one. Yeah, now we're getting it. Now we're bang straight in the middle. I hope. Let's run it back towards the factory. Conveyor belt too long. Missing materials are it. We'll fix that right away. A little bit of spaghetti over here. I don't like that necessarily. So if you have any suggestions on how to fix this, then let me know. I would really love to know that, because then I would definitely take your advice on this to make it better. But yeah, now we have a little bit of spaghetti over here. It's still okay. We can cover it off, no worries. But that's not necessarily what I want to do. It's not necessarily what I want to do, but if I have to, I just have to. There was one over here. And then I think that is it, actually. And now we are going to delete all of these. Don't want to delete that power line. There we go. Let's delete this first. Right, we have one long floating belt. And now we can delete all of these, I think. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do that. Yeah, even these. There we go. All right, a little bit too much in the inventory, but we have our beautiful belts underneath this. I do like that. I do like how it all flows in. Now let's connect everything together. First off, I'm going to grab some. I'm gonna make some space actually. Going back to the base, make some space. Gonna sink some stuff, and then we're gonna get this puppy up and running. Yeah. Yeah, we'll finally have the motor factory going. Yeah, I'm really happy that I somewhat cut the previous episode short, because as you can see, we're still not done and we still are not really producing any motors now. All right. Let's sink some items. I think I have a nice. Yeah, I've got one over here. All right, let's see. Not the coal. I'll put that in the. Actually, the coal is the one. The one. Oh, right. Those are the ones. Yeah, we'll put the coal in the. Nice 3 printable coupons. The next one is coming already. And we'll use those coupons to spice up our factories a little bit more. Yeah, let's get to the truck. Do I need wire? And cable. No. No. Think we're good on power. Oh, those are good too. No, we're good on wall outlets. I'm not sure if you can have a... I was looking for maybe some type of wall power outlets that are going through floors, but don't seem to have those. No, just the Mark IIs. Yeah, that is the conveyor wall I was thinking about earlier, but this is okay. All right. No shopping, not yet. Let's get the coal in the back. And so it now has all the coal that we have gotten from the miners. We have set all the miners, so I think we're actually good on turning this bad boy on. First, we still have enough. Let's make this area a little bit bigger so that we can get the output from the factory also into storages. Yes. And we are also going to make this a little bit bigger so that we can power up this factory. All right, how am I going to do this? I think I want to place... All right, we need some pipes. Some pipes, let's get all the beams. I have a stack of 200s here. Some over here. Yeah, we need to need to start building beams now. Right, get the... I like that. And we have, I think, 4 types of equipment. Yeah, the power outlet is still free of that. That is good. Now let's get the motors down here. Alright, that's already in. Let's get... I'm not sure what this one was, actually. Ooh, we also want to be able to sink stuff that we are overproducing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't thought about that just yet. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I think we can do that. Ooh, that one is a bit tricky. That one is a bit tricky. We can put a smart splitter on that. Yeah, we can do a smart splitter right on top of that thing. So that we can do that. Alright, overflowing motors is is not something I expect anytime, but the right output is now overflow. And so we can then sink that maybe over here. Let's do a special sink right over here. Yeah, let's give this one a little bit more room. Yeah. Alright, a sink, bang in the middle. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome sink in the middle. I like that. Alright. Then I think I'm going to use the smart splitters not straight on these. I could do... Yeah, alright. I think I've got it figured out now. Yeah. and this one. Conveyor belt is too long. No, it's not. All right, now we're doing smart splitters. Smart splitters, yeah. Could even do them a little bit like stackable splitters, and then feed them back into that thing. Yeah. Something like this is, I think, good. We'll run a line. Is that the height? Wow, that is really... Oh, no. I was a little bit too cocky there. This is good. That is good. So that is overflow already going straight into the awesome sink. We'll have to watch where we are going to put our power, but this is okay. And now let's get some of the smart splitters in here. Not sure what's more beautiful, but we should do them here. And then the right output is overflow. We'll put a merger right in front of that thing. Not sure if this works, but we'll see. That is good enough for me. That is good enough for me. Now let's get the smart splitter here. Ooh, that is horrible. That is horrible. Yeah. Left output is now overflow. Right output is overflow. We can actually do a smart splitter straight up on this thing. No, like that. There we go. So left is normal. Excuse me. And overflow is now straight up, yeah. Now let's get a merger in there. And now we have everything set to what I think is maximum efficiency. Some people say maximum efficiency is that a factory stops working when the output is full. I say, well, let's sink all the beams and pipes we don't need for extra coupons, and then we can be efficient later on. But this is actually good. Yeah, we are dumping everything that we are not making. So that is cool. All right. With that being said, I would love to work on getting power. Yeah. We can get a We know what we're making. And we already know what we're getting, so that's cool. We can power this one on. How are we going to run the power through the to the miners? That is the question now. The hypertube is not working anymore. Not anymore. Actually, do I want it running? Do I want it working? Yeah, we're also doing power expansion now. Let's see. I want a little bit of power, actually. All right. Let's get back up top. And we're going to use our power towers. So yeah, we're gonna build from that D network. And here we are. Yeah. Let's zip to the other side. Do we have the zipper? Let's go. Let's hope I don't miss the power tower. Almost missed it though. Let's get one down here. That's where I want to start off with. There we go. And now I want to... I know that these are pushing power through. I actually want to stop using this line. We can do that with the following method. And that's this. So we are now getting power from this side. Can I also... Yeah. So we don't need to use this line anymore. Actually, I can run them from the side towards the... Yeah. Let's try and do that. All right. I'd love to make some connection there. That's off. Let's get it here and then connect this one to this. And so we'll sever this connection over here so that we are cleaning this one up a little bit more. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that a bit more. Let's not clip through stuff. Let's make it neat. Alright, and these are not aligned at all. Nope. So I want this one here. And I want... How many do we got here? So we got 3 of them. Alright, in the middle of everyone. Nice. Well, cool. Also working on a little bit of, you know, a little bit of decorating, or yeah, being as consistent as we can, and making better and more beautiful bases. Oops. It's definitely not right. And there we go again. There we go. Alright. I think that this one is only needed now to power the miners, which is obviously important. Although I'm not sure, to be fair, that one can go. And I think we can... Not sure. Yeah, we can let these ones. And delete them. There we go. We have cleaned up the base a little bit more. Now let's see where we're going to put the next power tower. I think I'm gonna do that up top here. That one is not needed anymore. Alright, the miners are not connected. That is not good, and I think that's because that one over there is not connected, so we need to hurry now. Oopsie. Because we're not feeding our miners with electricity. I thought this one was connected. It's not. So let's fix that real quick. And it's going to be much more beautiful. It'll be. Yeah, there's no connection on that thing. Let's fix that real quick. The miners should now start working again. Yeah, I have good faith that they do. And that is sometimes dangerous. There's a big hog over there. Can try to kill it. Come on. There we go. It's done now. That one should not return, if I'm correct. Alright, let's get back to where we were. Alright, so the main base now still has power, and this one is also good on power. But I want to place our... Oh, I hope that is good. I do think that is okay. I can... You know what? I'll place it, and then we'll check how that looks. We can adjust everything if we want to. Yeah, I think that is relatively close to being good. Let's see. Yeah, I think that is actually exactly where I wanted it. Yeah, it is. Cool. And now let's get that one connected. And we start working. Oof. Production is not 100%. I'm not sure how... Alright, max consumption is now on. We haven't connected all the... yeah, so the smelters are working, but we haven't connected all the miners just yet. I'm so sad that you can't make a... You cannot run a wire through the floor now, can you? Can you? We'll see. Oh, I don't think so. No, you can't. That's a little bit sad. Hey. Oh, buddy. I haven't seen fetch for a very long time. For a very, very long time. So if you have any ideas on how to make more beautiful power connections, I would really love to know. I'd really love to know. Because I really don't. The only thing I can think of now is getting a line straight here. That is as good as I can do, I think. And then we'll run the wire towards the miners. Wire is too long. All right, copper is in. Now let's fix our concrete side of things. I first want to work with how am I going to get power towards that area? Ooh, I do think I have something over here. I do think I know something. Yeah. All right, we're gonna close this off a little bit. I hope this is going to be more beautiful. Then we are going to use... I hope it works. We can also place them here. Yeah, that is nice. Now let's get a line going. That's even better. That is even better. Hey. What do we got here? Don't keep stuff lying around. Ada will be angry. And we'll have... power pole right here. We'll connect this one to that one over there. Yeah, just want to check one more thing. Can we also do that without clipping? Yeah, we can. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And now we can run power along this thing. But for now, this is good. And then we'll sever this one. And that one. And then we'll run the power from this to that. Right, so yeah, I'm trying to get stuff done. Trying to work a little bit with power and how we can get that to certain areas. These ones are now really not necessary anymore. And we can delete those. That means that we can maybe put power on the side of these wall. Yeah, alright. That is going to be awesome. So that we can power up that one. It's a little bit too low for me. Yeah. There we go. Rather long episode again, but I'm okay with that. We're clipping. I don't want to clip. I don't want any clipping. That is better. Yeah. Now the question is, can I? Yeah, I can. Alright, that is nice. You can even go through these ones and then place them like that. Yeah. Yeah. That one should be working. And should pump out limestone. Unless I haven't set it... Oh yeah, it's pumping limestone, alright. So, and that is the final product of our motor factory. Actually, this is for the encased beams. So the motor should already... Oof, I see red. And red is not good. So I think some things are off still. Maybe some things don't have power. See that the top is red, which means they don't have power, correct? Have I? Yeah, I haven't connected any of these. So that is the final part of that. Oof. I do hope we have enough power. Max consumption is golden. Let's look from a distance. I think everything has power now. Yeah, I want to look. I want to see. And see the work that we have done together. I really hope you give me some advice on some stuff. I don't pretend that I am the almighty know-it-all. I definitely am not the know-it-all with regards to Satisfactory. I hope these are not yet on. Why is that? That is cool. Ah, I haven't connected. Obviously, I haven't connected the iron. All right. So, still not done yet. Not done yet. Can we make a mark? Yes, we can. All right, let's see if we can run some power towards this side. All right, let's see. There we go. That should be good. That's pretty good. Let's get that iron ore. There we go. Get the iron ore in there. And we should see that coming out of there. And when that's done, we should be good on... Nope, still forgot something. Still forgot something. But this is a quick fix. This is a quick fix. This is a quick fix. Ooh, we can do better. We can do better. There we go. Foundries are working. That is good. Now let's get the copper ore in there. Yep, copper ore is coming. 70 rates, that is good. Really nice. Let's get that. Oh, and get those leaves through that concrete. Oh yeah, look at them go. Look at them go. And everything is now being fed into the biggest factory we've made so far. Really like that we put all the conveyor holes on top of each other. Yeah, obviously these manifolds need a little bit of time to get all their stuff up top. And then let's see. On this floor, we see pipes being fed into the assemblers, and the assemblers are now green. So we should see our first stators coming out. And on that one, yeah, the steel rotors are now being fed into the last assembler up top. So I'm just waiting on the green assemblers for pushing out their stators then. Those are the first stators coming out of that. We should see them appear. That is a rotor, and that is the stator. And it's just waiting, just a little bit of patience to see our motors. And it starts working. It is working on the first motor that is being produced right now. Pretty fast, like that. And those are our first motors going down. Into our storage. How good is that? We have made a... And also the encased beams are nicely working. Yeah, overflow takes a little while. But we're overproducing for those assemblers over there, so we should see some pipes and beams being made. We can dismantle this one. We have some beams over here still, and enough pipes actually. So yeah, we have done a fabulous job. Also expanded our power and have made this a whole lot cleaner. So yeah, we're improving day by day. We're going to connect that one later on. But we're improving day by day. I also found out that we can use those side mounts. I really like that. Maybe we can work with something over there. But really happy with that motor factory now working and doing its thing. We already made, I think, 4 motors already, and we don't even really need them now, but we'll definitely need a lot of them in the next phase. So in the next episodes, we're gonna focus on getting to that next phase and getting to complete phase 2. We're well on our way, but now it's time to work on those beams and those automated wires. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Satisfactory. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe for more Satisfactory content. And if you got any tips, tricks, or ideas, drop them in the comments. I do read them, and I really would like to have your advice on some things. So thank you all, and I will see you in the next one. This was Ambron. See ya.